In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful, to whom we all have to turn back. Honorable listeners and respectable audience, you know that we have started a series of linguistics. By the grace of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we have covered so many chapters. Today, we are going to discuss the topic that is related to noun phrase and its head. But before going to the discussion of this topic, you know that we have started the chapter, and the chapter is related to syntax. As at the beginning of the previous lectures, I told you that syntax is the study of the structure of the sentence. That's how a sentence is structured. It is the study of the organization of the sentence. That's how a sentence is organized. It is the study of the formation of the sentence. That's how a sentence is formed. After that, we discussed in detail the different tests of a phrase. That's how we can identify, recognize, and understand a phrase. Either adjective phrase, noun phrase, verbal phrase, and prepositional phrase. For example, we talk about replacement test. We talk about movement test. And I told you that we can replace the entire phrase just by a single verb. If a phrase can move from one place into another in a sentence, it means it is a phrase. And this chapter, which is also related to syntax, we are going and we will be going to talk about noun phrase and its head. In other words, we will talk about that if we have a noun phrase, what would be the head of a noun phrase syntactically? If we have adjective phrase, what would be the head of adjective? Or what would be the head of adjective phrase syntactically? If we have adverbial phrase, so what would be the head of adverbial phrase syntactically? So, in previous upcoming lectures, we will explain them in detail. And connected to this, we will also provide tree diagrams. Today, our topic is noun and its head. In other words, I'm going to tell you that if we have a noun phrase, what will be the head of a noun phrase? And why is a noun phrase is called a noun phrase? This is our topic. Be with me and listen to this lecture from beginning until end. Before going to start and shed light over this topic, you are kindly requested to like and subscribe my channel. Listeners and audience, coming back to the topic is, if we have a noun phrase, what would be the head of a noun phrase? And why is a noun phrase is called a noun phrase? There are so many answers for this question. However, coming to a very simple and understandable answer, that is, in a noun phrase, the basic thing is a noun. The basic part or the backbone of a noun phrase is a noun. It is a noun which has a group of words. It is a noun which is explained and interpreted by a group of words. It is a noun by which we provide different additional words in order to interpret or explain that particular or just a common noun. For example, let me write a word or a phrase particularly. As I use this again and repeatedly, for example, he constructed the white He constructed the White House. Okay, he constructed the White House. So first of all, let me talk about the phrase. The White House, it is a noun phrase. Now the question is, what is the head of the noun phrase? So if we have a noun phrase, definitely the head of a noun phrase will be a noun, and that is what? That is the house. And how we can understand it more specifically, it is because we can replace the whole phrase by just a single word. He constructed, for example, he constructed house. Just I say he constructed house. So the whole phrase is replaced or stripped down to just a single word or replaced by a single word. He constructed house, or you may say he constructed it. Instead of house, you say he constructed it. Okay. So the head of the White House is only house. Now, another question is how we can represent it syntactically by the help of tree diagram. So let me draw the tree diagram for it. In tree diagram we have sentence, and sentence we have two portions, that is NP, which means noun phrase, and we also have VP, which means verbal phrase. Okay. So now what is noun phrase here? Here we have he, so that is noun phrase or noun. Although it is pronoun, but its function is like what? Noun. So here we have just an, it means a noun phrase, or n, or just a single noun. And we also have VP or verb, that is constructed. So that's why it is V. Now the White House is what? The White House is a noun phrase, so that's why we have a string NP. Understand? So now NP means noun phrase. What is the head for the noun phrase? That is house. So let me first reach it to house. It is noun, so that's why I say that is N. We have white, which is adjective, so we have adjective for it, and we also have the, which is what? Which is article. So this is the tree diagram for its noun phrase. However, if I want to just replace it by a single word, again it is a noun. And construction or with the structure of tree diagram. For example, if I say, he constructed house. Again it is noun. He constructed house, I will again take NP. He constructed house, NP, and that is N. Okay. But if I erase it and I say just he constructed it, I have replaced by it. So again NP, and there is N. So listeners and audience, with the help of tree diagram, we can also understand and know about noun phrase. However, answer to the question is that if we have a noun phrase, definitely the head of a noun phrase would be a noun. And the upcoming lecture we will talk about that if we have adjective phrase, what would be the head of adjective? Or what would be the head of adjective phrase? If we have a verbal phrase, what would be the head of verbal phrase? If we have prepositional phrase, what would be the head of a prepositional phrase? So hope that this topic is clear to you. Thank you.